Hello!
Hi.
Hi, we're gonna be playing a game. Oh, wait, I need to stream to you, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So that you can see what's going on. Hold up. Share your screen.
I like to be able to see.
Yeah. Okay, do you see it?
Yes.
Our story so far. Layton, Luke, and Flora's brief respite is interrupted when the train suddenly screeches to a halt. Going outside to see why the train stopped, the three find a broken down train blocking the track. I don't remember this. Eager to continue their journey, Layton ponders how to move the. Oh, wait, that no, I do. Now I remember.
Yeah,
Ponders how to move the
because
down train and clear the track.
the owner guy was mad at his nephew.
Yeah. It was literally the last thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it says we need to go there, so let's go there. What seems to be the problem here? Was I Sammy? I think I was.
Yes.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry, Mr. Passenger. See, there's this giganto freight train parked on the track, and it's blocking our way. Clearing the track is gonna take some time, so just, sit back with something fizzy and wait. I see. Can I lend you a hand? For real? Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful. You think you can find a way to move the train blocking the track so we can, like, get a move on?
Step aside now. We're not going anywhere till that train moves off the track.
Hi, Miss. Hi, Hank.
Bobby.
I, you're a robot. Want
Oh,
me to try that again?
I don't feel so good, Bobby Chan.
Oh no.
Till we get this car out of the way, the momentary the Mullintary
Uh huh.
Express isn't going anywhere.
Oh, okay, great. Puzzle time. Swap the positions of the two trains along the tracks. Move the cars one at a time and make sure the numbers by the side of the tracks match the numbers of each car. Okay, great. Two,
Hmm.
one. Okay. No, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so four. Then we're gonna move these up and back. We'll move this up and this down. And these back up. And this here. Pull and then move these down. That goes there. And then one, two, three, four. Yay!
To test my theory.
Puzzles!
And there we have it.
Way.
What?
Hooray!
Hooray! Hopefully we should be able to continue our journey now.
Yep, I reckon we're good here. Give me just a second and we'll be up and running again. We're finally moving again.
It shouldn't be too much longer before we arrive in Dropstone.
I wonder if we'll find any useful information there.
I hope so. I got a round pot.
Whoa.
And I missed a bunch of puzzles.
Probably because we just
Yeah, there were probably
stayed
puzzles off.
outside.
There were probably puzzles off the train. Ooh, cutscene. The country village of Dropstone. That suddenly stopped back there due to number on our brakes, so we're stopping here for repairs. We got at least 3 hours till we'll be ready to roll, so why don't you catch the local sights? Capital idea. Besides, who knows what information we might stumble upon in the village. Let's go! Alright. Get my coin. Ooh.
Puzzle. Look at this poster of a train, Professor.
Yes, yes, it's quite lovely, Luke. Oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture.
Huh? Where do you mean, Professor?
A dramatic farewell. Train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a picture of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Somewhere within this picture is a single unrealistic detail. Find and circle the unusual area. Is it the window?
I don't know.
I feel like maybe it's the window, or is it the is it the moon? Is it the dog? I feel like it's
Let's
this
see if maybe
window.
if I full screen it, maybe I can see more stuff.
Yeah.
Is it whatever is behind the lady with the hat on the right?
Hold on. What do you
'Cause
mean?
I don't know what that is. To the left of her. And down?
That's a person with a
That.
backpack. That's a person with a backpack. That is a person. This is a backpack. This is a
I
person's head.
guess so.
I feel like it's this window.
Okay.
I could be very wrong, but I feel like it's that window.
Just leave it.
I have no ideas.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. I have played these games before, so if I remember things, there we go. For the man in the picture to open the window shown above, the frame would go through the roof of the train. Yeah, the
Ah.
window is too big. Yeah. Okay, so it's physics.
Oh, right. Oh, right there. That was the odd section.
Yep. Sure was. Okay, off we go. Oh, hey, it's Granny Griddleton. I think I'm probably gonna ignore doing the extra riddles. Oops. Let me just went back. Unless we need to do more riddles to, like, progress.
Yeah.
Were you Beluga? Or was I?
I think you might. I'll be Beluga.
Yeah, because I'm his nephew.
Well, Mr. Layton, how are you enjoying your time here in Dropstone?
It's been delightful. Every once in a while, it's nice to leave the city and enjoy the countryside.
The air is so clean and fresh. I'm so jealous of the people who get to live out here. I couldn't put it better myself. There's something about this place that makes me feel like a new man.
And with the village celebrating its 50th anniversary today, our timing couldn't be better. Come to think of it, your Voluntary Express turned 50 this year, didn't it? Quite the coincidence.
Uh, yes, indeed it did. Sheer coincidence, of course.
Still, it could have been fun to celebrate your train's anniversary here at the festival.
Well, we already have a grand 50th anniversary celebration planned at an exclusive venue in London.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm sure your party will be on par with the excellence of your train.
Yes, and on that note, I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Good day, Mr. Layton.
Good day to you, Mr. Beluga.
My, it's already been a year since she passed. Time truly does just fly by.
She?
Who do you think he was talking about out loud at like a volume that everyone around could hear, Professor?
I haven't the foggiest, Luke.
Was she killed by the box?
Probably. Okay, we're going to move on. Hello.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
and who do we have here? Visitors from out of town? Indeed we are. We are traveling on the Voluntary Express, but we've stopped here for repairs. If you're here for repairs, I bet I know where you're headed. Oh, really? What do you mean, sir? Oh, I was just thinking out loud. Yep, just chatting with myself. Forget about it. Say, did you notice the festival that's running today here in Dropstown? Today marks the 50th year since the founding of our village. Make sure you get in on the fun.
That man looks like a mole.
Yeah. Let's see.
Also, that was ominous. The thing that he said.
Uh-huh, that he knows where we're going
Yeah,
for some reason.
because we're here for repairs.
Uh-huh.
Wow, look at all the stuff there is to do.
I've never been to a real life festival before. It's wonderful. All festivals I've been to before were, made by robots.
Oh, that's right, Flora. I'd forgotten how you grew up in that one little village. That's one way of putting it, Luke.
It's also, it was like, what, less than a year ago, probably, that this happened?
It might have been months, weeks, even. Well, now's your chance to make up for lost time. Let's explore. Didn't your dad make an entire carnival for you?
Basically, yeah. Again, it was
She
just
said real.
robots.
Whatever.
That's a
You
great
here
idea.
for it.
Where should we go first?
Oh, let's go look at that booth over there. I want to see what they've got.
Wait for me! Ha ha ha, you two watch where you're running or you're liable to crash into something.
Do they immediately crash into something? Waluigi!
Hey, there's a person.
He's here.
He's here. We're doing some top secret festival prep back here, so you can't come in yet, okay? Alright.
Okie dokie.
Okay, dokie.
Puzzle.
What are all these arrows for?
Oh, it's a carnival game. Hey there, Squirts. Try your hand at this fine game of skill. I tell you what, since business is so slow right now, the first try is on me. Gosh, really, mister? Well, I can't say no to a deal like that. Come on, Flora, we can try it together.
Poozle!
The winning arrow. A bag of candy dangles from one of 3 arrows attached to the wall. Assuming that all 3 arrows are perfectly straight, which arrow, A, B, or C, is connected to the candy? Probably B. Think.
Oh, I think it might be C. It's hard for me to get an actual like. Hold on. I am grabbing
I'm doing
a
the same thing.
measuring tape. I mean, C is pretty straight.
Yeah, but so is B.
I
I think the
don't
main
know.
thing is it's definitely not A.
Yeah. Drop stone 50th. Hmm. I mean, it's literally just pick one, and then if we get it wrong, we can pick it again. No, you're right. I think you're right. I think it is B. I'm gonna do B.
Here goes.
You are correct.
That was almost too easy.
Arrow B is attached. The reason the puzzle is tough is, yeah, the optical illusion. Maybe you obscure a portion. Yeah. Okay,
Boom,
cool.
boom. Nicely done, Shorty. Here's a little something for that fine performance. Really? Gosh, thank you.
We got a spring pot. Yeah, we've gotten all these parts. Let's
No,
put this
no
camera.
candy.
Yeah.
No candy. Alright.
Where does this go?
I don't know. I'm on Sting cameras. Who do you think I am?
I mean, yeah, it just sort of goes. So. Yeah, I don't know where these are supposed to go. At all. So, maybe.
Main thing. Oh no, they can rotate?
Yeah, they can rotate.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Haha. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. That's something I can look up later. Oh, yeah, we got the hamster as well.
Hamster.
Hamster. I think it just needs to be within 3, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's still not enough. So. Let's see. When it's within 3 spaces.
So it goes down to
1,
the
2,
apple.
3, 1, 2, 3. That's only 6, and it needs to be 8. So yeah, we'll just not. Wait, hold on. Look at all the fruits and veggies in this cart.
It probably belongs to the person running that little stand.
Oh, but it looks like one of the wheels is dented. That must make it difficult to move.
Yeah, I bet it's a real pain.
Oh, but you know, that reminds me of a puzzle about a busted wheel. On the back of a train yard, there's an old warped wheel lying on the ground. It's shown below. A star is pointing to its axle. While no longer functional, the wheel isn't interesting because when rolled on a flat surface, its axle traces a funny pattern if you look at it from the side. If the five diagrams below, which one depicts the actual path of the axle? Um,
A or E, I think.
B?
A or E
A or E?
is what I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm gonna just do A. Because again, this is just pick whichever, right? It's just worrying about getting, pickerets. But we don't even really worry about those. Oh, hey! It was A! Nice.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it. That's right, Luke. You sure figured that one out fast.
If you've got puzzles, I've got answers. I'm impressed you knew a puzzle like that. I'd never heard of that one before. You shouldn't be impressed that she knows puzzles, dude. Did you see the town she grew up in?
Well, I need to know a few to run with you two. Also, my dad was kind of obsessed with them, so, yeah. It's just how it is.
Luke, you were there.
Oh, an old lady!
Hey there, fellow. I'm in a real bind here. Help an old gal out, will ya?
What seems to be the problem, madame?
My sweet little bird fell down a hole in the ground here. Oh no. I want to help the poor thing, but I just can't reach her. Do you have any ideas?
Don't worry. What you do is you take some water and
Fill it up.
and fill up the hole. I believe there's something we can try. It's like a golf ball or whatever. Oh,
Oh no.
and there's a snake.
There's a snake down there.
Yep. Okay, so not A. A goes directly to the snake. Let's see here.
Sure do.
Okay, B. B gets out. And check what C does.
One direction with C, and I'm
C,
checking.
C, like, goes out this way. So, yeah, B.
Yeah.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah!
And there we have it.
Okay, cool.
The snake was dreaming of B.
The trapped bed.
It knows where to follow. There's my little birdie. I was worried she'd be stuck down there forever. I wish I had some way of thanking you properly. Oh, I know. Here, you can have this tea set and these lovely herbs. Take 'em, I insist.
Alright, let's go! Minigame! It's the last
Oh,
minigame.
I thought it was gonna be something for the hamper.
I forgot about this one. But yeah, that's right. That's what the last one is you get a bunch of...
You make tea?
You make tea.
Huh.
Yeah, hold on. Like, I forget, like, what this does. Yeah.
Combine
I think it's
ingredients.
literally you just, like, make a bunch of teas.
These ones will boost your stats. Gotta make sure to use it for the boss fight coming up later.
Yeah, so it's basically you're discovering 12 different recipes.
And it seems to
Make me a
also
tea
be...
with oasis leaf prescription. Okay, yeah, so it's just make all, yeah. Put one with all three in.
Yeah.
And you put on. I remember doing this. I just totally forgot about it. And of course, you can make ones that don't end up being anything as well. So it's okay. So apparently that was bad.
Too much oasis.
Yes.
Getting kind of refreshing, really refreshing and a little sweet. Nope.
Okay, well, whatever, it's fine.
Probably look those up at some point.
Yeah. Again, that can be something that we do, later. Okay. Is there... Okay, well, we did that. What's this way?
Oh,
A little farm.
the one saying, "Hey, we're doing secret stuff here," isn't there anymore.
Oh,
But
well,
also, let's talk to this guy. Gracious, the weather couldn't be finer for celebrating Dropstone's fancy 50th. My memory's not what it used to be, but you're not from here, are you? Waiting on the train? Hmm? How do I know, you ask? Well, this isn't the first time it's happened. As fancy as that train is, it must be in rotten shape. Take heart, Sonny. More often than not, that train gets fixed in a few hours. But with the festival and all, there's plenty here to do and see in the meantime.
thank you for the information. If I could trouble you a moment, though, I'd like to ask about a relic known as the Elysium Box.
Oh, dear me, the murder cube! What? Oh dear me, I've never heard of the dreadful thing. Never, you hear?
Hmm?
Well, that's enough chatting with strangers for one day. To be frank, I was in high spirits till you came along. Now I'm crabbier than a crabapple. If you really want to prove you're sorry for ruining my day, solve this here puzzle.
Well, it's
Nobody
best
not
for
know how.
fun. A pro golfer has the amazing ability to consistently putt distances of 3, 5, 7, and 11 feet. Strangely enough, though, those are the only distances he can putt. Currently, our golfer stands on the green with his ball 20 feet from the hole. What's the fewest number of strokes he can use to get the ball into the hole? Um,
Water.
Assume that if the ball is hit farther than the distance remaining to the hole, it will roll over to the other side without going into the cup. Yeah, 4, right? Because it'd be what? 7 and 3, 7 and 3.
Or 555 or 11333. There's a bunch of ones that
Yeah,
are 4.
yeah. Alright.
Unless.
Unless it's 3.
No. I was thinking maybe
What's 7 plus 5?
12.
Yep.
Then 7733. I was thinking maybe if you intentionally went over with 1111, but that's 2,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't.
Yeah.
That would be 2 past. If it was 3 past, it would work.
To test my theory.
Well, that was wrong. Alright, so I'm gonna do 3.
I suppose you can't win them all.
This is a pro golfer. He can do some pretty amazing things. So yeah, he probably is going over.
But with what?
I don't know. I'm gonna just say 3.
And now to test my theory.
Oh, apparently that was wrong.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Hmm. Mm.
Uh, I guess I'll just say 2.
This should do the trick.
Okay. What bullshit
Wonderful.
reasoning? Oh,
Come on.
angles. Okay, okay. That was something that we didn't think about, was the fact that he doesn't have to do it towards the thing.
Yeah, but we also didn't have the information that he had any space around him.
Well, whatever, it's fine.
Like, what if he was in between two sand traps?
Anyway,
That's your ticket. Very nice. You've got a good head on that shoulder, Sonny. But I guess you'd need one to pull off that hat.
okay. Well, that just happened. I guess we'll go back.
I feel like probably he doesn't have to put it in a straight line is probably like hint 3 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these booths. Now this is what I call a festival.
Oh, I just love the hustle bustle. It's so wonderful. Shall we walk around and take in more of the sights then? Definitely.
Thank you, game.
Wow. I had no idea that was gonna happen. Hey, this guy looks familiar.
Hey, you.
No, never mind.
Hello. Hey, fellows. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Albert, and I am just nuts about our beautiful village. I heard you've been running around Dropstone asking questions, but you haven't talked to me yet. If you solve this puzzle, the king of Dropstone Trivia, yours truly, will answer a question for you. Boys Club.
There's a wheel of male and female portraits. Select a portrait and counting that the portrait has one, move 6 portraits either clockwise or counterclockwise. Then cross out the last of these 6 portraits. Repeat this pattern starting from the next available portrait and moving in the same direction. If you can start at just the right portrait, you can remove all the women in the wheel, leaving only 6 portraits of men behind. Circle this portrait. Remember, you can move clockwise or counterclockwise. I think the trick for this one is that one of these portraits you're not, you're not sure if they're a man or no, wait, no, they're all
No,
no, never mind,
it's
they're pink,
pinks and blues.
pinks and blues. Never mind. Okay, so we're getting rid of the ladies, right?
Yeah.
So let's see, Flora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that doesn't work.
No, if we start from him, that gets rid of her.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
that's a smarter idea.
Yeah, so we started from him. That was her. And then we just go to the next one, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have to move clockwise to the next one, starting from the next available portrait.
Moving in the same direction.
Moving in the same direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nope. So that didn't work. So we'll start from, or we will do the opposite way then. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get rid of Flora. We're going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of this girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's wrong.
Dang.
Start from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Cross. So we would start from her. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Would we
I'm going
start
from starting from her, going this way.
Yeah, that's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're right.
So you're starting
yeah,
from
from her.
pigtails.
Mm-hmm. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then she'd be crossed
Cross her
out.
out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, nope.
No, starting from.
From her. 1,
Yeah, we've
2,
been counting the
4.
one that we start from.
You don't count them?
We haven't been.
Yes, I have. That's what I've been doing.
No, start from brown hair on the right,
Okay.
and we got to redhead.
So
You
1, 2.
don't count her.
Select a portrait and counting that portrait as 1, move 6 portraits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, when I started here, when I did this and started from here, that was correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we already know. Not to start there. Wait, hold on. You can remove all the women, leaving only the 6 portraits of men. Okay, yeah, just double checking that. So starting with her then. 1, 2,
She doesn't
3,
work in either
4, 5,
direction.
6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You are correct. So that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So going this way, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that doesn't work. And then starting with her, 2, 3, 4, 5. No wait, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, not her. Okay, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he starts it. She's crossed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's him again. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn it. Right?
I think it might be starting from the top guy.
Start from the top guy.
I think so.
1,
Though granted, I only got a
2,
couple
3,
rotations
5,
before
6.
your
1,
last one
2,
ended.
3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because then that gets rid of this guy. We haven't had her be the first crossed out yet. So if she's crossed out, we go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then move this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's wrong. Okay. But the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's the one who starts it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I mean, obviously we haven't done everything yet, but I'm like...
I'm kind of starting to lose track of who we've done.
Yeah. But I'm like, I feel like we've done... Have we not done all the girls? Is there one we haven't done?
I thought we did all of them.
Yeah.
We definitely did all of them.
Okay, here. I'm gonna look. Um, did we do hers yet?
Believe so.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm just going over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Him again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this might be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This guy. Yeah, I thought we did hers as well, but maybe we didn't go the opposite direction. Maybe we just did the
Yeah.
one way and then.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
That was annoying. Anyway, yeah.
Expertly solved. Okay, ask away. If you got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man.
Would you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique called the Elysian box?
It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my.
You were a robot.
Yep.
Anyway, continue.
What I can tell you is that people in this town jump at the very mention of curses. From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in the days of its founding.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down.
So the Elysium box is from 50 years ago. Hello, old man.
It has been 1 year since a lady died.
Oh, boo-hoo! Parting with one so dear to your heart is even more painful than the tightest wig.
I can tell you right now, this man's name is not Jacques, it is Jacques. I can just tell.
When she was a child, I used to read to her until she fell asleep. She looked just like an angel. Oh, nothing hurts so much as separation's knife.
Gee, I don't know about that.
I'm like 12.
I guess I've never really given it much thought. Professor, this man terrifies me.
Oh, fret not. I wasn't expecting one as young as yourself to fully understand a pain such as mine. Don't mind me, and I'll just excuse myself now.
The way he was carrying on, you'd think he just got dumped. But he seemed sad in a different way, didn't he? Almost like someone died.
A year ago, this very day. Best not to pry too deeply into private affairs of others, Luke. It's not becoming of a gentleman.
I think you're full of shit, Layton.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Professor Layton doesn't pry into other people's business.
Not without permission.
He
This-
does it explicitly without permission. Multiple times.
This building appears to be the town hall.
Yes,
Name
but it looks like it's
one.
closed for the day.
Name one time Well, they probably
All of
wanted to
them.
give everyone a chance to enjoy today's festivities. He was called there. He was called to the village and was told to investigate. Luke, this reminds me of a puzzle set in front of a town hall like this one. Care to give it a go?
Would I ever?
Three people at odds with one another are running for mayor in an upcoming town election, including these three candidates. The town has a voter population of 40 people. In order to win, a candidate must get more votes than any other candidate. If each of the 40 voters cast a single vote and every vote is recognized, what is the fewest number of votes a candidate needs to secure victory with certainty? Uh, okay.
14.
Three people at odds. 14?
14.
Okay.
Because if it's 13, that equals. Then it can be.
Here goes.
That was incorrect.
Oops, that wasn't
Oh.
right.
Try again.
Oh, wait, that's. I realized what I did wrong. It has to be an amount, so. I guess that would have to be 21? Because in that scenario, no matter how many any other
Yeah,
candidate got,
it would be less than 21. Yeah,
mhm,
21 makes sense to me. That's just slightly more than half.
yeah, a very simple majority.
Just leave it to me.
Incorrect!
Looks like I botched that one.
Oh, that got real laggy for me. It looks fine on the stream, but it got real laggy for me.
Oh no.
And the audio was not fun for my
Okay,
ear.
I'm sorry.
It's you can't do anything about it.
Oh wait! These three also vote. So it would be 20. Because then they would be the one,
Oh, you're right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um Yeah, I think that's right.
Let's see if this works.
Yay! I figured it
I
out.
forgot that I forgot that people could vote for themselves.
Yeah. Well done. Now we should really get back to investigating the town. Um, check out the plaza. We are in the plaza. Oh, I found something.
Oh,
It's a monument.
look at this little monument here, Professor.
It appears to be commemorating something. Why don't we take a closer look?
Not
Is it,
something,
is it
but
someone's
someone.
is it someone's death?
Is it that? Oh, that looks like a memorial.
On the day Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, the villagers toasted with red wine and danced late into the night. They also built this statue, engraving it with the word red and the date 8/12. Part of the statue is shaped like a wine glass and can be filled with water from the spout at the top. While the statue describes the villagers' activities on the day of the founding, it can also show where they found themselves the day after the festivities. Can you figure out where the villagers were? Answer in 3 letters. Oh.
Three
Oh,
letters.
no, I know what it is. Because
bed.
It's bed. You wanna know why? Because if you fill it up with water,
Uh,
then it's reflected, and while these two are
yeah.
the same, I was like, okay, it's a wine glass, water, reflections, red, letters.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna have something to do with the numbers here, but it's like no, 3 letters. Okay,
Is
done.
Betty by.
Bed. No, please,
Is not
please.
Brian Gilbert
No,
David.
don't submit. Don't submit. Oh my goodness, I almost submitted. Don't submit. There we go. Got it.
Bed.
Bed. I know how to spell.
Consider this
B
puzzle
E
solved.
D. Let's go. Cause they drank
Hooray!
wine all night, so they all had horrific headaches.
It all went eepy betty by time.
Eepy.
Eepy neepy sleepy.
Well, according to the writing here, this village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago.
It's strange how 50 years is a long time for a person, but not much time at all for a village.
Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did this founder come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply stepped forth from their old residence to found a new village. Okay. Do you have more information for me?
Some reason.
Okay. Yeah, he's not really.
I'm very smart. I see you critique society, but you also participate in it. I am very intelligent. There's some booths over to the right. Let's see what kind of stuff they have going on.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Okay.
Wow! Oh, that's you.
Wow, look at those gigantic cow balloons.
It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition. Livestock competition?
Cows. That sounds like fun.
Yes, I'd certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village? Certainly, we can return later when the competition commences. Yay! So you're gonna
Yep, it's gonna tell us.
Yep. So you're gonna let me go to the place that I wanted to go to. Okay, yeah, competition has started. Before you force me to walk over here. Cool. Cause like I wanted to go to the left. And you're like, no, there's something over here. Yeah. I remember the story being pretty good in this, but I am not happy with how the pacing and like stuff is going. It's like
With the we're going to say what we're going to do. And then they decided, never forget a face, and I don't know any of yours. You must be from Momentary Express. Since you're new in town, let me clue you into a few key facts about Dropstone. Don't mention the Elysium box. I know you're interested, so don't act all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in money, he pretty much runs Dropstone. But he's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. Why wouldn't you treat the mailman with respect? That'd be me, by the way. I always say you can tell a heck of a lot about people by the way they treat their local mail carrier.
everyone should be nice to their local mail carrier.
True. Also, be nice to your local mail character.
Yeah.
But ever since, but even nice guys like him have troubles. I
Oh, he's
hear
a
he
nice
spends
guy?
all
Okay.
his time fretting about his daughter.
Uh-huh, sure.
Hmm. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up to Mr. Anderson's house. One was tall and skinny, and the other one was short and kind of plump, and they both said, "Wah!" The two said they were police from London, but something about them seemed downright fishy. Maybe it was the mackerel they were carrying. Two people, huh?
Are you referring to Inspector Chelmy and his assistant?
Tell me, you say. That sounds right. Said he had official police business. Said he needed to see Mr. Anderson. What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian box?
Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. He is rich, after all. It's only natural that a rich man like him would know who and what passes through this area, on account he has all the money.
We've been to two villages, Luke. Both of them were entirely run by one rich man. He's a big fish, all right. You're right on the money, like all the money he has, about that. Heck, even the owner of the Momentary Express stops by to pay him money, pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those two officers are being waited on like kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. But enough chit chat. We've got a festival going on now, so go have some fun.
House?
Thank you, Purcell.
Ooh, we can go in here. Cat!
Ma'am.
What? I was looking at the cat.
The woman face.
This cat sculpture certainly is expressive. Luke?
Yep, he's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, have I got a puzzle for you? Cat, puzzle, cat, puzzle, cat, puzzle.
Do you think now
Flip
is the
cat.
proper time to talk about my cat and how she is no
I.
longer here? Just because
What a segue.
she is on the screen, the waiting screen and stuff and all that. But yeah,
She is,
my
yeah.
my cat was 18 years old and she passed away last week, which is very sad.
Yeah.
So there's that. Just segue. Okay, back to the puzzles. One of the three color pictures, A, B, or C, is the same as the picture in the black and white one displayed on the far left. Can you find which one? The only difference is the picture on the far left has had its content flipped left to right and its colors inverted to change it to black and white. Okay.
I.
Okay.
Um.
Looking at these stripes, so ear.
It has to be A or B.
Yeah, because of the
Cannot be C
stripe.
because of the stripes.
Let's see. The tongue. Let's see.
The tongue.
The tongue. Stripes. Stripes. Okay, same.
Huh?
Is that different? Is this different?
What different?
Is the stripes? Are the stripes different here and here?
Yeah, they looked close enough to being the same that I stopped interrogating it
Okay.
after C.
Okay.
Because I figured it would be another different thing.
Yeah, probably. What's the difference between these two?
That's what I'm trying to figure out at the moment. I'm like going back and forth between them. Trying to see a
You don't.
difference.
Yeah.
Feel like it's probably gonna be with the lower cat.
Yeah. It's right.
Except I don't see anything. Oh no. Oh, Banova. I should go full screen to look at this better.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Wait. I found a difference between A and B. It's the eyelashes above the wonky eye. That's
Ah,
different.
it's B.
It's B.
B's the correct one.
B's the correct one.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Hooray!
Stripes and lashes. You always make it look so easy.
I literally zone out for like multiple minutes, just staring blankly at the picture and going,
What is he? But look at this. Look at her head.
uh-huh. Is the nose.
And look at her tiny neck.
Yeah? What about it? It's called beauty standards. You wouldn't understand. Greetings. I don't
More
think I've seen
unattainable beauty
you
standards for
around these
women.
parts before. May I ask your name?
No.
Of course. I am Herschel Layton, Professor of Archaeology at Gressenheller University. Charmed, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothea, and I am maid at the service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village? My companions and I are after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it before? It murders people. Can't say that I have, but the master is quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that. The master, madame? Oh yes,
It's
excuse my
Anderson.
thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. I'd venture there's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson. I see.
She said she was a maid for Mr.
I
Anderson.
know,
Layton.
right?
Aren't you like the best detective in the universe?
He's not a detective. He's a professor who likes puzzles.
Aren't you the?
He's
the,
basically
the,
Indiana Jones. He's just a professor guy
the puzzles.
who accidentally goes on adventures because he knows things. I see. Well, if it's all at all possible, we'd very much like to meet Mr. Anderson. Normally, I'd say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter. I don't mean to pry, but has there been some issue between Mr. Anderson and his daughter? Well, yes, just between you, me, and the wall, his daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone. Gasps!
Secretly planning a trip alone? Is that your way of saying she's planning to run away?
Yes. And what's worse is that the master is starting to catch on that something's going on. But after much talk, we servants have decided to cheerfully see the master's young daughter off. So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own. Why is that? Sir, she's 33.
I was about to say the same thing.
Because the purpose of the trip is to fill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother. I see. May I inquire as to what that last request was? Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request is, one of the young mistresses seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that! Here I am gossiping away, and there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work.
Oh, before you go. Rats, she's gone. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter's leaving home more than going on a trip. Yeah, we established that, Luke.
Yeah.
And yet, for some reason, the servants are cheering her on. How odd.
So yeah, the writing in the first game was so tight and so good, and this one I think they were just like, we're gonna have all these locations and all these like complex mysteries and stuff, and interweaving all these stories, and they kind of forgot that the people playing this will have played the first game probably.
Yeah,
Yes,
some of the
very.
dialogue feels a little rushed.
And think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they've resolved to keep a secret like this.
Yeah. Beyond.
Oh,
What could it possibly be? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks. Everyone here is robot.
you're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation. Let's go explore more of the village.
Okay, Professor.
I'm so excited for the next
Professor Layton,
game.
this certainly seems like a curious village, right?
Okay, we're leaving.
Luke, that was the last game.
Please let me leave.
The what?
Alright, let's move on. Look at this guy.
Me? I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket on the Voluntary Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Fortunately for me, he got all hot under the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. And I can use your solving it to pay.
No!
No!
Why must they do this every time?
Why?
I would also be upset.
Why are you making me sympathize with Beluga?
Baby,
Oh my god, why? I opened the puzzle
Uh-huh.
in case,
Mm-hmm.
and there's so many steps.
Cool. Love that for me. I mean, I'm doing okay, I think. Look.
Yeah,
Look,
I
I
think
did
you
it.
have it.
I did it. I just...
Hooray!
Test my theory.
I just...
Wonderful.
Anyway, back to the game.
You're
The torture's over.
a pretty clever bunch, aren't you? With folks like you around, we might actually solve the mystery of the Voluntary Express. People say that the train occasionally makes stop at a phantom town found on no map. Could just be a wild rumor, though. Who knows? Is it this one? An unplotted town? Wow, wonder if that's true. Is it this town? Or is that the town that the mole-looking guy was like, oh, I know where you're headed? Are we gonna go back to the Curious Village? Wowee! Look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there.
It is impressive, to say the least. I'm sure that massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson.
So that's where Inspector Chelmy and his assistant went, right?
I'd like to see this place myself. Can we go take a look? No, for now I think our best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the 2 guests they currently have. Oh, who's
Oh,
this
hi.
man?
Erg. Gar. Ooh, that should do it. Good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir? Me? Oh, I was just doing a little fishing in this here lake. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you had much luck? Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today? Your
One.
next your next puzzle. Count.
We've cast a large net out of the pond to catch some fish. Every part of the net is in the water except for the 2 ends, which you're holding in your hands, as shown below. The pond surface is small, but it's actually wider underwater, so parts of your sunken net aren't visible from the surface. Assuming that there are no tears in the net, and that its rim is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many of the fish visible in the pond will you snare when you pull the net up? Okay, so...
I think it's 5.
Oh.
But you do that because I might have missed. In fact, I think I did. I definitely did.
Okay, so fish, 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 fish.
7. I missed 2 of them.
Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm just. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 1. Okay, 7, you said. 7.
Just leave it to me.
Yay!
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
There it is.
Alright. Woohoo! What a haul! Tonight I feast like a king.
Nice. Watershed.
Can you just fish in this random small local pond?
I mean, wait, hold on.
Or is it a bigger lake?
Yeah, look at the, look up here.
Okay, yeah, it's bigger than that.
Yeah,
It's still a pond though.
yeah. Dropstone
It's
Pond.
called Dropstone
Okay,
Pond.
should we talk to Chelmy or this guy over here?
What is that orange man?
It's
Oh,
Remy.
sir, your chin.
That's a Caldwell chin, if you ask me. Dun-dun-dun.
Sir.
Sir, your chin is
Sir, why
your
does
chin.
your chin
Your
go
chin.
down to right above your nipples?
Yes, that's what I
Sir.
say. Chin so long.
Professor, I think this fellow here fell asleep standing up.
Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I wonder how his employer feels about this nap.
The perimeter is secure. Please confirm identity by solving this puzzle.
Sir? Oh, great, more ropes. 3 ropes loops are tangled together with a single red rope. If you were to pull both ends of the red rope, a single knot would form in the middle. Can you figure out how many of the rope loops would get caught in the knot when it forms? Remember, even if the loop appears to have been pulled into a knot, you shouldn't count it in your answer if you can pull the loop free of the red rope with a tug. Okay. Feel like green?
The blue does not, and the yellow definitely does.
Okay.
And I think the green also definitely does. So 2.
Let's make sure, because it says the even if the loop appears to have been pulled into a knot, you shouldn't count it in your answer if you can pull the loop free of the red rope with a tug. So it makes me feel like this is one of them trick ones. Where it's
Fair.
not gonna be. So I don't like these ones because like I feel like I have to have it in my hands to figure it out. You know, I can't just look at this flat image.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the green doesn't get caught in. Because this part here that I thought made it in, that's like the end.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like it can probably get out.
So should I do
I'm gonna look at the
1 or
yellow
0?
again. Oh, the yellow can. The yellow's not even underneath in an actual part that it would get caught. Yeah, 0.
Okay, cool.
And now to test my theory.
Yeah,
Ha-ha!
it was a trick
There we have it.
question.
Correct answer confirmed. Well done, sir.
He must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep.
Yum, yum, yum.
Alright, Chelmy, what's up?
Oh, it's Inspector Chelmy. I won't grab your face this time. Well, look who it is.
Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate?
I don't know where you get your information, Layton, but you're as sly as a fox
We literally just talk to people. They tell
and
us
as handsome
information.
as a devil. What? Nothing. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servant said Mr. Anderson, yes, himself wasn't home. They said the bloke is off presiding over the livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure.
I'm curious, what connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating?
Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I've heard rumors the bloke had tried to find this Elysian box in the past, so I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, his butler told me he wasn't home and that I should leave. Can you believe it? Yes. I'd bet you a tenner he was just pretending to be out. I went out of my way to see the man. The least he could do is offer me a proper cup of coffee. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Elysian box in the first place?
Murder. He had some, people he needs to get rid of. It's anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person.
I guess we'd better head over to the livestock competition that Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine. Let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing's a frivolous distraction for the rich.
Though it's a livestock competition. You know, for like farmers.
Speaking of which...
The 4-H club.
Well,
Sorry.
you know, all farmers are rich, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely something that's true. I can only assume his obsession with the box stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear?
We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Now, please excuse us. We have some meddling to do.
Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton. We've work to do.
Okie dokie, sir.
All right, we'd better hurry back to the competition grounds.
Let's go see some cows.
Professor, where's Flora?
Oh, you know.
I know it says that she's with us, but she
Uh,
hasn't spoken in like 20 minutes.
the writers didn't feel like giving her a personality. Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kind of bad. It's pretty much useless as is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? They're making me do shapes.
Shapes.
Shapes, here we have an oddly shaped board. Since the board is rattly and weirdly shaped, decided to cut it into two pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over, the board is cut. Why don't you
Why
make the
wouldn't
cut?
you be allowed to do that? Who's making this rule?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't. Explain.
You know. Whatever. It's fine.
It's not.
Okay. I mean, obviously it has something to do with, the hole here. Right? Gotta deal with that. And then this side. Sit. No. Or maybe just that? Is it this? You assume you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over. Oh, so no flipping, but we can rotate. Is it this? And then you like rotate it this way? No, that's not right. We don't want that. It's the other way. It's stop doing that. That's not what I want. No, that's not right. It's like that. And then you just take that. You take this. It goes there. It's a square.
Yes.
Yeah. You did it.
And now to test my theory.
I was like, I know it's around that hole, obviously.
A true
Yeah.
leaves no puzzle unsolved.
It's just getting my brain to actually think properly. Easier than it looks. No, not really. Woohoo! That did the trick. Thanks. Now I can finally get back to building that shed.
That man's face. It reminds me of something, but it
Frog.
is kind of frog, but also kind of a certain type of cartoon rodent.
Anyway, we're gonna go see some cows. My goodness, I get to be a character again. Look at this place.
Ooh, we made it back in time to catch the competition. You two abandoned me here.
If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Henderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed.
No, I think Flora would have something interesting to say about the daughter wanting to strike out on her own.
Yeah.
From a rich dad or something. I don't know.
You know, yeah, you feel like she would have some commentary or insight into that. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man.
Uh-oh. Looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something.
I wonder what the matter is. Are they going to kiss?
Enemies to lovers?
Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with two eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know that's gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours?
Now, how do you expect me to do that?
Oh, brother, this is gonna get ugly. Just like your face. What seems to be the problem, says?
This. Oh, that's sorry.
This fella seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another.
I'm telling you, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horn to tail.
See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how to make how we can clear up the situation. I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on.
Of
I can speak
course.
with animals, you
Why didn't I
see.
think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke.
Cows. Excuse me, miss. Can you help us out? You're actually talking to the...
Moo. That was horrible, my
I
voice.
see.
Ugh.
Don't do it again.
Moo, moo, moo.
Hmm.
Did you
Yes,
find anything
right.
out of use?
I sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it'd go something like this. It's a
Puzzle.
puzzle.
Misinformation. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no hay cows, a different variety that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark all the no hay cows. Tap the letter to mark the cow below. A.
What?
D is liar. I promise.
I promise.
Oh no, C isn't a true moo cow, so C is lying. A
Okay.
A is not a no hay cow. No way. So A tells the truth. C thinks that A tells the truth. D. E is a no hay cow if I've ever seen one. B's definitely not a true moo. Okay.
Well, the thing is...
Okay.
I just lost it.
Well, you got it. You got it. So A says
Either
D
A or B
lies.
is lying.
Lies. A says lie. And D
Yeah.
says that E is a no hay. But if D's lying, then E truth. And truth says that B is definitely a liar. And B
Yes.
says, oh no, C is a liar. Oh,
But
but if C is a liar, so that
if
means C is
B
T. If B
yeah,
is telling the truth because or is telling the lie, then C is a truther. A truther. And then C says A is not a no hay. It's truth.
so that but that's incorrect.
Why?
I thought there were 3 liars.
5 cows are grazing. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The
Yeah.
other 3 are no hay cows. Okay, so then B and D are the truthers. Then.
And
So
A, C, E are lie.
there we go.
Here goes.
Got it.
Hooray!
Contest strikes again.
That was easy. That's right. Cows A, C, and E are no hays. If you assume each cow to be a no hay or a true moo and run through each of the cow's statements, you'll eventually realize that all statements are true when cows A, C, and E are assumed to be no hays.
No hay.
No hay.
It looks like these two ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though.
Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt.
So, everything's okay by you?
Better than okay, kid. Why, my darling Beck, I'm a shooing for that blue ribbon, thanks. Well, Luke, you sure have a way with animals.
Aw, it's nothing, really.
I really wish you would have talked to me at all since, I left my village instead of leaving me alone.
I'm, I feel like you two just kind of left me here. Oh, you went somewhere else for a while? You didn't learn anything that I would, have something interesting to say about, did you? And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy Crown is... Oscar's show-stopping milk maven, Mootilda.
Hold on now. You mean to tell me my sweet Maramoo didn't make first place?
Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you'd kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh?
I was robbed. The competition must have been rigged. Rigged, I tell ya.
To think, he went through all that trouble to get his cow back and ended up losing because of it.
Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned.
Right you are, Professor.
That literally meant nothing.
Hey, shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? Pretty sure he's the announcer guy.
It's going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Yeah, is it not? Is it not? Is it not
Was
that
he
man?
not the guy who's just on...
Well, he was the announcer. He
just
didn't
on
necessarily
stage?
judge. That wasn't necessarily the judge. That was just the guy
True.
announcing.
Fair enough.
You ever hear the old saying, "The clothes make the man"? Well, from the look of your
Yeah.
duds, I'd say you got your act together. So try this puzzle on for size.
Uh-huh.
Men A, B, and C each started off with pants and shirts of the single color. A wore red, B wore blue, and C wore white. Then they were blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they say. A. No one's shirts and pants match. It looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. C. I don't know if I like these red pants. Okay, well, so he's got red pants and a blue shirt. No one's shirts and pants match. Okay, well then you got a red shirt and white pants, and you got blue pants and white shirt. No wait, no, because he had to have had one piece of clothing. That was his.
Mm.
And he had there, like that. Because he's the only one, because C was the only one who lost both of his items of clothing.
This should do the trick.
And I suppose it makes sense that it was literal
Ha! Wonderful.
swaps.
Yep. There we go. Easy.
I don't like these red pants.
There's nothing tackier than when your shirt and pants don't match. That's fashion rule number 1. Rule number 2, no
Is
one
it?
can pull off sequins. With that sweet suit of yours, you're golden.
Disagree.
No swinking nightclub will turn you away, I guarantee it.
Sure about that?
Okay, let's see. Do you have anything to...
No.
Okay. No. Oh, got a hint coin, that's nice.
Guess we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Guess we'll go back to his house.
Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box.
Did somebody
Oh,
say Elysian box? Hey there, fellows. We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson and thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out.
with a puzzle. Who's Mr. Anderson? Okay. Okay, if I remember correctly, just from playing this game before, I'm pretty sure this is Mr. Anderson. Is this man?
Okay.
But let me just make sure. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. He shouldn't be too hard to spot, what with that beard and hat. Yep, he's a real gentleman, and he always looks spiffy with his cane and that dapper little bow tie. Oh, and he doesn't wear glasses, in case you were wondering. Look, there he is now. Yeah, like his hat is flying off, but I'm pretty sure it's this guy.
Okay.
This guy also fits the bill, but I'm pretty sure this is Mr. Anderson.
This
Just
should
from,
do the trick.
yeah. Just from playing the
Aha.
game and like knowing what characters look like. Good eye, looks like the wind
Good
tried
eye.
to carry off Mr. Anderson's hat. Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? Sorry, that's not Layton's voice. The one and only, my friend, and whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why would you
That
want to
murder
go
box.
chasing after the thing like that? It murdered my wife. So you're familiar with it then? Familiar? No! But I do believe my dear mother once searched after that very box you speak of, and he killed her. Interesting.
The grandma.
Please elaborate. Ah, well, my birth mother died when I was very young, by the box. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia, also killed by the box. She founded this village way back when, a kinder soul I ever met, sharp too, but not sharp enough to escape the death of a box. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, she was killed by a box. Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own.
Hey,
But
look, Jacques was in the background. Jacques.
Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for, a perfect murder weapon.
She wanted to destroy it. To stop the murders.
So she made her efforts of her own to search for it. Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? Well, she was murdered by a box. She left us last year, exactly 1 year from today. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. I'm
I
very
never
sorry for
read
your
anything
loss.
she wrote either.
Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now, and nothing she ever wrote was, meaningful or informative. Now,
I burned it all.
being a woman and all.
Huh.
Now you know as much as I do. I regret I couldn't be more help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque kids, these happy people, Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade away like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. To that
You know how
darn
many
box.
people that box murdered to make this place what it is?
Ah, forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time at Dropstone and be well. Good day and beware the box.
I guess that's another dead end lead.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It appears this village is
What?
inextricably linked with the Elysian box. Clearly, they've been using it to, sacrifice people. I also find that Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose you mean by sacrifice?
It looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries. Oops.
Okay, so this is fine. The professor, Luke, and Flora decide to head back to the train station. They didn't explicitly say that, so that's, that's fine. It's okay to mention that.
Hooray.
I don't feel like arguing.
Ugh.
This place is positively crawling
Okay.
with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone. Oops, sorry. This is all so new to me that I forgot to pay attention to where I was walking. Understandable.
So
After
used
all,
to the
it's
robots.
quite a change of pace from London.
Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around talking for too long, or we might accidentally leave you behind.
Or on purposely leave you behind. I'm pretty
Is
sure
this
she
when they leave
does
her
get.
behind?
I'm pretty sure. Wow, what's that? Oh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Luke? Where did you two go? Yeah, the writers were like, we don't
Oh
need to
no.
have.
Waluigi.
Eek!
Oh no! Professor, Flora's gone.
Oh dear, we must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps.
It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about.
Now, where could that girl have gone off to? Phew!
Flora, where did you run off to?
Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something, and before I knew it, you two were gone.
Well, I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again.
I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there. Oh, what did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysium box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the train station. That is interesting news. Let's head to the train station and see if we can find Romy.
Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there.
Hee hee hee. It was nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, thanks,
That's
game.
not Flora.
No, of course not, because she actually did something. I'm glad you figured it out, so I didn't have to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
This whole festival's being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me dish for a moment. Have you seen their place at the north end of town? It just turns your eyes green with envy. Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to be quite the beautiful young lady. She's 33, Yes, her name is Katia. And she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. Plus, I hear she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most 33-year-old women. Oh, kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassing their parents are those oversized pants. Jinko jeans? They're very in fashion right now. Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone on a rant. Did you need something from me? Actually, yes. Tell me, madam, have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysium box? It's a new name to me. Can't help you at all, so will you leave me alone now? Oh, but you did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle. I know that concerns a box. Oh, yay. The two boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from two different angles.
Wow.
Using the visible faces, reassemble the pattern of the box by placing the tiles into the unfolding view. Okay. Triangle. Right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay, so.
Which means human is right above triangle.
Okay. And heart?
Yes. Believe so.
And then this goes here and this goes here.
Something like that.
I think that's correct.
This should do the trick.
Nope. Darn.
Oops.
My, this one is quite
We
formidable.
did do that quite fast.
Yes, we did. Okay. Thing. I could also, let me see. I've got 22 hint coins, so I could get a hint. But I'm afraid that it's just going to be like, remember to make sure it's going at the right angle or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm hearing sounds on your end. No, I'm not.
I don't know what it would have been. My room's quiet right now.
Maybe I'm just hearing things. Oh, wait. I just thought of something. Can... Hey, they can turn.
Does that mean we have to turn them so they're correct? Turn the heart.
Okay.
The heart's wrong.
Is that it? Because I felt like we had the
Maybe.
placings correct.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yay!
And there we have it.
Why?
Well, hang me on the laundry line and call me a bath man. I never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. Do you know how many people were sacrificed into it to make this place prosper? But why? Well, it's complicated. I've given you my advice, so smarten up and follow it. Okay. Bye, lady. We're gonna go talk to another guy about it. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your 33-year-old daughter, sir? Yes, Katya. You see, I don't even know how old she's
She's
supposed
gonna
to be.
look like the exact same age as Flora, isn't she?
I know. I think she is older. I think she is like a young adult, not barely a teenager. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came as a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers the message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katya is my our only child. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me.
Okay. I wonder if this Cartier lady is what this Cartier lady is all about.
Your guess is as good as mine, but judging by her family and breeding, I'd guess she's both beautiful and refined.
Professor, get a hold of yourself.
You're like 40 and she's 33. The age gap will not work.
Also,
Huh?
nothing.
Yeah. Here, you want me to talk to this guy? I heard that you've been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the Legion box. This was you.
Oh yeah, that thing. Folks say the freaky box kills whoever manages to pry its lid open.
I was hoping to sacrifice a bunch of people to start a new village.
I just found out about it during the course of my travels. That box isn't really what I'm after. It's the murder power.
Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir?
A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Momentary Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, this Elysian box, is also tied to that town. Wow. So we can set out. So when can we set out for it? How do we get there? Yeah, that's the detail I haven't pinned down yet. Maybe you whisper a word while inside the train and then whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anywho, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find a way in. Interesting. Thank you for your time. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the Elysian box.
It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Momentary Express isn't over yet. All right, you two, let's start making our way back to the station. Okay, Professor. I'm a normal girl.
It's definitely me. Haha. I'm
Yow!
not Waluigi in disguise.
You've got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. Nice going, bro. But if you want a challenge worthy of a real rock star, give me a holler. Uh, uh, how do I wait? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just had to click on him again. How's that festival treating you, dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while we're waiting, I'll lay the sweet puzzle on you. Sammy's necklace. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all of these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. The jeweler says he can open and close a single link for $2. As shown below, Sammy could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace that's a single loop. However, that would cost $16. And the truth is, there's a cheaper way to get the same results. Using the cheapest method possible, how much will it cost to make Sammy's necklace? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh.
Hmm.
There is something that I'm just like missing it of like connecting them faster.
Yeah.
I might use a hint coin. The number of links in each small chain is a crucial clue that will help you solve. Okay.
Okay.
Has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that is. Oh, using 7 links. Just take one chain and use all the 7 links to connect them together. So then you're just doing 7 instead of
So
8.
14.
Yeah. Okay, so that hint actually did help.
Consider this puzzle solved.
There we go. That did actually help.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Yeah. Because you're getting rid of a chain. The Military Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats, because this train is ready to rock. Oh my goodness, that's so many that we missed. Ooh.
Hmm?
Huh? Thank you so much. Hmm?
Got to you, huh?
What's going on over there?
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Well,
Katia!
yeah. Herschel, you know.
Save your progress. Alright.
So, we did start early,
Yes, and we just started a new chapter, so we could
and we're
end it now.
just almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, so I think I will end it here. We will probably play this again next week on the 12th. I don't know about the 19th. We might be able to do the 19th as well. But I definitely don't want to stream on the 26th
Yeah, no.
because that's going to be right after Christmas. We're going to have family in town. I don't want to have to worry about streaming. So definitely you
Yeah,
will see us next week. Hmm? What?
Hey.
Bye.